acted when I go live. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Oh, you didn't hear your intro sound again, too. God, if I'm gonna have to revamp the whole stream here in a minute. I don't know why it never remembers my audio settings. Yo, what up, Dorian? Welcome in. I saw you followed earlier during Koslowski's stream. Thanks so much. It's fixed now. Wait, did you hear Fever? Yeah, so no Dragon Age yet. I'm still getting through Dragon Age 1 and 2, and then we're gonna do Dragon Age Inquisition is like a big group setup. We're gonna go through the Dragon Age Keep and set a world state together and all that good stuff. But I was just gifted Sakuna by a member of the community, so we're gonna goof around with that today once I can get my controller set up. Hello. Let me fire that up in the background. Steam was unable to sync. That's fine. I don't think you have anything to sync. I've not gotten this set up yet, so we're gonna have to tweak audio and stuff for a second. I apologize. The stream's a little bit chaotic because I've kind of thrown stuff together last minute. I didn't know if we were gonna stream or not. I hope Fatty comes by again. My subscription ran out. He might. He's probably due. He shows up kind of in turns, so when in doubt, always stream. What up, Venom? All right, let me get some stuff configured and see where we get. I am very nearly done with school, so that's kind of been the main road bump to getting the last of what up, Schneids. That's kind of been the last little piece needed to get some of these bigger streams like Dragon Age and stuff set up. So hopefully we are good to go on that front very, very soon. Oh, does this not have controller input? That would be wild. Hang on a tick. What kind of half-rate PC port is this? I have the cover art for the Switch version up on the page, but that is actually not how I'm playing it. Do you support a gamepad? Maybe? I don't know. Schneider's didn't play either. All right, hang on, gang. Hang on. We're going. Get ready. Boodly boot. Now I see the void, which is how I feel. What up, Brooke? I don't know. We're gonna have to play it by ear, because unfortunately, if that audio doesn't work, some of my other audio doesn't work either. The plugin that I use to pipe it from the program that does all of my event handling got updated, and I think the update is garbage. So I'm gonna have to see if I can roll that back. All right, let's get into the game so I can get that set up. Do. Sakuna, rice, and ruin, please. There's that. And now I need game audio. I am doing splendidly, Brooke. I don't know how your evening has been, but mine has been fantastic thus far. Yeah, so why doesn't this let me add? It doesn't even see the game executable. That's so weird. Delete. Add new game audio, please. I use a thing that's like the same way that streamers hook into video sources to record video. I use the same thing for audio. I'll like have it only grab the audio from a specific source. But apparently that doesn't always work. What's going on? Sakuna, add executable. We got bird chirps. It's gonna be very loud until I fix it though, so bear with me. All right, we should be there. We should be there. My grandma gives me nickels. Yo, Graham Nichols, A+. Your Switch has a middle mouse key. I guess you got a Switch Pro. I wish, man. I wish. All right. So let's. Apparently, we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to do this sucker mouse and keyboard. So I hope. Oh, detect input change for controllers. Maybe it will let me do it. I'm in shambles. I'm in shambles. All right. We can fix it as we go here. Drinking too much coffee and painting while listening to the stream. Ooh, I want to see more painting progress. Let us start and see if they can't set the table for us. For those of you unfamiliar, this is a game very generously provided to the backlog by Afterlife Soul. It is half side-scrolling combo-driven beat-em-up and half accurate rice cultivation simulator. I didn't make that up. That's a real thing. That's really what this game is. What this game itself is. Does that mean we get free nickels? Since we're not getting the intro sounds we were promised, this would be grounds for a lawsuit in most theatrical contexts. Fortunately, my stream is provided as is. All right. I see someone making rice. I hear combat. I don't know if we're supposed to be hearing this combat. This seems grossly out of place. Hang on. Hang on. Streamer in shambles. Oh my God, I still hear the combat. What is going on? Do you guys hear that? I have everything shut down right now, and I just hear someone absolutely whooping ass in the background. That was wild. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. I know that this has been horribly painful. It feels like I forgot how to stream. I'm going to be honest. My controller isn't synced. All right, guys, give me 1 second. This is a mess.
This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
All right. Potential recovery. It's because I fixed it before he got here. All right. This game wasn't designed for controllers. I feel like that's probably not true, considering it's a console game. I think this is Steam telling me to pick a controller setup. All right. Let's try this again. Welcome in, Afterlife. Thank you again for buying the game. Ah, it runs Zinput in the background. Here we go. Now we got it. All right, guys. For real this time. Let's start Sakura of Rice and Ruin. Yeah, the combat noises definitely we're not supposed to be playing. We like learning a history. I don't know that I necessarily know enough about these characters to piece together what's happening. Looks like simple farm living. Oh, here we all are.
Oh, by what means do you ascend to this place? Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! You do realize I'm speaking, yes?
What even is this?
Yonder lies the lofty
I'm not entirely
realm,
sure.
the realm of the gods. It is no place for humans.
Ooh, we're going to the lofty realm, y'all.
Boy,
Pack your bags.
what part of turn back eludes you?
Anime might be the easiest answer.
Ah, I finally found you.
Uh-oh, Ishimaru's found us.
I had no clue such a grand bridge was on this mountain.
None of them are concerned about, like, what looks like a free-flowing Borealis behind them.
It's time to pay up. You won't get away from me this time, Katsura.
Ishimaru, why have you chased us this far?
A dunce like you probably wouldn't understand, but we're at our wits' end too. I can't let those kids go, and you, traitor, you need to die.
Then
No
I shall
shit.
steel myself, if I must.
Oh no, look at him tremble. My man doesn't want to fight. He's a
Could
he's a
you
cuddler.
look any more pathetic? I can't believe you're a samurai.
Let me do the old camera move. Doo-doo-doo-doo. With any luck, this doesn't completely break my game.
Whatever. Just die.
Oh shit.
What? Princess, what are you doing in a place like this?
This princess walks pretty cocksure. The bigger they are, the more cuddlier they are. That's basically been my life motto.
I will not allow this. Return at once, princess.
Truth, Daddy D. Ishimaru doesn't seem like he really knows what this man's going through.
The hell? What's going on? Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, please do carry on. You needn't let me interrupt you.
This seems to be our titular Sakuna.
Still, how
Based on her nameplate?
fascinating. Are you humans? You are, aren't you? To cross swords immediately upon entering the lofty realm. What a barbaric display. Go on then, get on with it. The day of tribute is such a bore. All there is to do is drink until my turn comes around. But today, my little jaunt has been rewarded with the most unexpected encounter.
My princess, you mustn't associate with such...
She is definitely an ancient god, Dorian. You are 100% right. This is like average anime little girl is secretly a super powerful elder being.
There's no need to fret. I'll return soon.
Oh, she's also drunk as shit.
Ha! Quite the luxurious getup.
Ooh, you're most perceptive for a ruffian. Splendid, isn't it? The peak of elegance. It demonstrates my status magnificently, don't you think?
I do. She's looking good.
You reek of sake. I thought you were a kid.
Here we go. They're gonna tell us right now.
How dare you! I am a hale and hearty adult!
Yo, she just absolutely yeeted this man.
The sting of that horrible comment sobered me right up.
Very thin-skinned.
I suppose I'll return to the banquet and reacquaint myself with the joy of intoxication. Children of men,
It's like average
ahead
drunk.
lies the domain of the gods. Turn back before the bridge vanishes.
It's like average drunk behavior. She got hammered, picked a fight, and then was like, fuck it, I gotta get more drunk.
If you don't, your safety cannot be guaranteed. Or so they say.
You'd think at some point he would have put that sword down. I don't think he's comfortable.
That child has incredible strength. She mentioned a banquet. If we follow her, we might find something to eat.
She also said turn back. I don't remember if you heard that part. The Mihashira capital? Oh, whoa. There's a lot of people here.
Excellent!
Yo, Juki, what up, homie? Well, lucky what we have here. Another sub and a delicious one at that. Slay that backlog, brother, and keep doing what you're doing. You're one of my inspirations for streaming and building such a wonderful community. Oh, thanks, buddy. Now let's cut the chit-chat and bring it back to the memes.
Slowly, silently. That is how a sub is announced.
I can make my tribute every year using only the rice I have on hand at home. How splendid it is to be a high-ranking noble.
What is this wonderful dog creature to her left? I'm so excited.
Is that so? I myself must put forth every effort. I hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
Yo, if y'all are expecting me to pronounce all these names
Too
correctly,
bad, so
I got
sad.
bad news.
You can't change the rank you're born into.
Can't you?
I know. My dear friend Kokoroa, I'll bestow upon you the honor of helping me. The more you appear before Lady Kamuhitsuki, the more likely she'll be to remember you.
Right.
We sound like an
Then,
absolute
if you
brat.
would be so kind.
Oh, Tama is our little doggo's name.
My princess,
Good
please
dogs.
desist from this japery. You must fulfill your own vital duty.
Yo, this thing said desist from this japery. I am so on board.
When you return to your seat, you must not lose yourself in drink again.
I like how in between moments of sage wisdom, this thing's just blepping out a tongue.
This again. You're so bothersome, Tama. Being drunk has no bearing on my ability to fulfill my duty. It's child's play for...
Here comes the humans.
Uh-oh.
Now, where do you think you're going? I'm not finished speaking with...
Sorry, Tama. I was wrong. I'll sober up and get to work. I'll be right back.
She's having a real oh shit
Oh,
moment.
my princess! So you finally learned to heed my words.
Bad
Hey,
news, Tama.
You humans! Ugh, this is not good. This is not good. Never mind my duty. I'm going to be in hot water if the children of men wander in here. I must catch them, and quickly.
Let's do it. Hallway, part 1.
I won't let you escape! Hold still!
It's fun for sure. The voice acting's definitely... I'm assuming they just got some of the, like, well-known anime teams. Oh. Should I fuck this drum up? No. Okay. Just learning our controls. This is one you might want to take a look into, Juki, because when I looked at it,
This jar is outrageously expensive!
they're just vandalizing the home of the gods. Oh, L and RB to extend the divine raiment. Oh, we can use it. Okay, that's my clothes. Love it. Indeed, the divine raiment. When I was looking at the Steam page for this after it was gifted to me, it gave me big Dust and Elysian Tale
Underestimate
vibes.
me, fool! I am a god!
The rice farming's coming, Venom. Spoiler alert, that's what we're the goddess of. We are a harvest goddess of rice. Yep, extend the divine raiment. We can also grab walls. Love to see it. What happens if we fall? Doesn't matter. Okay. Walls and ceilings, eh? I can extend it again while we're in jump. Oh, this is rad. All right, I'm here for that. Is it coming as in Farming Simulator 22 on Xbox Game Pass? This might just be a Farming Simulator DLC. Okay. Hold. Okay, so I gotta jump and then I can fire it again. Okay, yeah. Our sleeves are quite powerful. Hallway part 3. Did she just tag this robot in? Is it armor? Oh, here we go. Now it's attack time. If you notice, we are beating the shit out of our enemies with farm tools. Did you enjoy the demon phone call? So I know how much you love being a part of our dinner. I actually played it for my wife at dinner and we both laughed very heartily. Oh wait, what? We can grab dudes? Oh! This is an abandoned Assassin's Creed spinoff. This is the like Asian culture Assassin's Creed that all the fanboys have been crying out for so long. Oh, get wrecked, nerds. With some slow-mos. I just happened to be re-listening to audio lines of that character when they said, like a bird trapped in a cage. I knew I had to make it relevant to Fluent and Bird. I really got a kick out of it. I don't know if you saw me. I posted in the Gilded. The fact that it called me upstart so many times made me laugh really hard. Where am I? Was I supposed to go up? I wasn't paying attention. I like that we're like kind of Spider-Man. Nope, that was still the thing about attaching to enemies. Did it just not notice me moving? Oh, I didn't move right far enough.
This is the Divine Garner.
The Divine Garner? I don't know what a garner is. Is that like a granary?
I absolutely won't allow it.
Oh shit. Are we about to beat up some humans? They are eating my rice! What the fuck? This was supposed to be my offering, you guys.
You've done it now.
Are you playing Wrath of the Righteous, Daddy D, or have you just been watching someone? I want to play that so bad. I really liked the first one. Yo, when you that hungry, yeah, they're eating some raw rice.
I shall etch a painful reminder of your hubris upon your lowly human
You played it when it came out? Did you play Kingmaker? One of them's a giant locust demon and your character can become an evil swarm of locusts too. And hubby had to hear for months how excited I was to do it. That's like one of the races in the board game Gloomhaven is like a hive mind of bugs that takes on a humanoid form. Uh-oh.
No, wait. The alcohol and oil in here could swiftly embroil the whole place in flames.
Yo, we just fucking lit the entire granary on fire. Chris, Leinenkugel is bringing back their Sunset Wheat beer again towards August. It's damn good beer and tastes like blueberry. There's a couple of beers I like from Leinenkugel. I like Leinenkugel enough to know how to pronounce it. I guess maybe that's the best indication of what I think of the brewery. I'm not a big shandy guy, but Leinenkugel does some decent shandies. And I have had some of their wheat stuff before. I don't know that I've specifically had their Sunset Wheat, though. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that. Good looking out, buddy.
What was that loud noise?
That was us absolutely getting into the shit.
I smell something fragrant.
For sure, dude. I have to keep an eye out, though, because sometimes it's tough here. We don't get as wide a range of beers as other areas.
As the daughter of the great warrior god Takaribi. Yet even so,
Yo,
you have
this
obliterated the
divine goddess is
garner,
amazing.
along with the offerings I was to receive. Alas, what have you done?
Oh, please forgive me.
Uh-oh, we in it now.
Their fault.
A god mustn't blame their crimes on humans.
We're getting told. I like how they didn't even try and pretend with the subtitles.
Identify yourselves.
I am Katsura Uemon no Jo Takamori. The people call me Taemon.
I'm Kinta. Who are you? The head honcho or something?
Ooh,
I'm
disrespectful young man.
I don't like it here. Please send us back home.
I'm Mirte, and this is Kaimuru.
We gods and you humans are of two realms. That is to say, the natural order divides us betwixt the lofty realm and the lowly realm. Nevertheless, the floating bridge of heaven which you crossed has already disappeared. Even I, the preeminent goddess Kamohitsuki, do not know when it will next appear.
Uh-oh.
Therefore, until it does, you are to help Princess Sakuna rectify the disorder left in the wake of your bedlam.
Rectify. Meaning.
Uh-oh,
Princess
she doesn't
Sakuna.
realize.
Do you recall the Isle of Demons? It is the outlying island where your parents met and defeated the evil god Omizuchi. That tumultuous land has long been a nest of demons,
The
and
animals
has
have
yet
red
to
eyes.
fall under my control. You are to investigate the origin of the ceaseless
Didn't
horde
dig
of demons
Kingmaker,
as
huh?
you
I
expunge
enjoyed
them from
Kingmaker
the
quite a bit.
island.
But that's. I beg your pardon, Lady Kamohitsuki. But the Isle of Demons is entirely too far away. Reaching it alone will take me days.
And? Did you expect to commute from here? You will establish a foothold on
Oh,
the
she's
island
got.
and
She's
see
like
to
being
your orders
exiled to
from
the
there.
island. She's lost her
Until
cushy
then,
gig.
You are banished from the capital.
Oh, get Rex.
You are banishing us? Truly?
My word is law. That is all. Now be gone.
Sakuna's dying.
Banished.
Come, princess.
I would have assumed
Let us
Band of the
go.
Hawk would be under Twitch guidelines. Wasn't it released as an M-rated game, Juki? Couldn't become a swarm of man-eating locusts and Kingmaker, so I quickly lost interest.
Die if I leave
That's my
capital.
defining characteristic for quality gameplay.
Excellent!
Yo, Fatty, what is up, homie? You are an animal. You gotta not do that. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties, my guy. I appreciate you.
You are too old to be throwing a tantrum.
This animation is phenomenal.
What is done is done. Let us carry out our mission and return to the capital post-haste.
Sakuna.
Oh, did she come with us?
Kokoroa.
Sakuna's like,
I
please.
refuse to go with those humans. I wish to stay here with you.
I too will be lonely without you.
Sir, may I?
By all means.
He just fucking hoists her.
How pathetic. Such ill-fitting behavior for the descendant of the capital's greatest warrior god.
So her parents were like super well revered gods. It landed her like a cushy gig, but she's a spoiled brat.
However, this might actually be good for her.
Tama's seeing
Raised
it.
here in luxury, the princess has wanted for nothing and has grown accustomed to relying on her parents' wealth. I pray that she learns much in the course of the hardships that undoubtedly await her.
Please take care of Sakuna for me.
I will guard her with my life.
Goodbye, Sakuna.
I hope Tama turns
I'm
out to be like a
sad.
badass.
A little relieved as well. I wonder why that is.
Because Sakuna's a bitch. And for a quick gifty and saying, hey, I gotta hit the sack. Thanks for coming by, dude. You can, you're allowed to just come by and say hello. You don't have to come by and throw money. I like your company, buddy. But I do appreciate the gifties. Thank you so much. Dragon's Tunnel, Hidden Cove. If you haven't learned it in your first 200 years, I think it's a safe bet you're not going to learn. But I think the whole point is that this is something entirely foreign to the life she's lived up until now, right? It's not necessarily that she hasn't learned, it's that she's maybe never even been given an opportunity.
Listen, you. Me and the samurai here are the ones who rode the whole time. I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
Kinta's gonna punch her at some point. Right. No, waste it on yourself, fatty.
So, Lady Sakuna,
get into a super expensive hobby like cocaine or Warhammer. Good night, buddy.
Good question. I'll petition the old man. Old man! Hey, Tama! Are you sleeping?
Ooh, does Tama live in that sword hill?
So, we've arrived at last.
Look at his sleepy eyes.
This is undoubtedly the Isle of Demons.
You truly are an old fart.
Got him.
Clearly listening, so hurry and explain our next objective.
Karma that you spread will always eventually come back to you threefold, but you gotta spread it first. It's an interesting take.
Continues
what karma are you spreading by embodying?
At which point it unfolds into a mountain pass.
A venomous locust deity.
At its peak is the house where your mother lived. Let us head there first.
Huh. Okay, got it. All right. Mosey along, children of men. Not you. You're a bit too young.
Kaimaru is with me.
What about the rest of you lot? Why is no one moving? 'Cause the Isle's full of demons, huh? Right, Kinta?
Yui's right. Aren't gods supposed to protect
Truth.
us humans?
Money is not karma.
You cheeky little twerp.
We're gonna stay in Mom's old house. Well, that kind of hints at what I was talking about a minute ago. Like, it's crazy that she's never even been to where her mother lived when she met her father.
You're called Tawemon, correct? Is that sword at your hip a mere ornament?
If Fatty buys me a sub, that's good karma to spread to me. Money makes me a nicer person. That's savage.
My humblest apologies. This blade may be of ancient and noble descent, but I myself have utterly no skill in swordplay. Once, when I drew it in dire circumstances, the handle slipped from my fingers.
Not a good look.
Princess.
All right, fine. I shall go by myself.
Then we will follow your lead.
Select difficulty. Combat and farming difficulty have separate sliders. It's just default and low. We'll go with defaults. Let us away. To paraphrase the Oscar-winning movie Parasite, it's easy to be nice when you have money to flatten out the bumps and rough edges. Truth, though. Truth, though. Why do you glitter? Because you had beans inside you. I find myself doing the same thing. The more full I am of beans, the more fiercely I glitter. Root crops. Don't worry, root crops have been acquired. Oh, we got lifting attacks. Oh, get wrecked, nerd. I had to, that guy I had to defeat behind this rock, because otherwise the game would have been rated adults only. Taimon's voice actor is the English voice for Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I told you that it sounds like they probably have, like kind of anime staple characters. The guy who drew the sword in the very beginning, that she kicked off the bridge, he sounded familiar too. Yes, more beans. Beans. The magical item drop. The more you eat, you just can't stop. I think that's how it goes. I want to swing around you. Oh, we can just defeat you. I'm sure I can learn that later. I don't know what these things are, but we're going to go back and collect it because they feel important. Hiya! I'm assuming they wanted me to do that with the guy who had the shield, but it like seemingly did not let me. This game actually looks pretty good. I don't hate the art design at all. It's definitely, it favors the character models versus the environments, but I like that the environments are so multifaceted. Like you're getting several layers that kind of hides some of the blemishes. Plus we have rabbit meat and root crops, which, like, honestly, how could you not be feeling great? How did I get wood? I must have slashed a tree. Bean acquired. I guess maybe I can't whip around these dudes because they're so big. Maybe that's the issue. Oh. Excuse you. Oh, I did do it. Okay, weird. Oh, I gotta hit LB or right bumper twice. That's what was keeping me from doing it. Alright. We in there. We in there. Look, it's been a long time since I had to engage in any combat. I normally have underlings to do that for me. But since I've been exiled here due to the reckless actions of these stupid humans, it's gonna take a minute. How odd. What is a door doing in a place like this? Your guess is as good as mine. Judging by its looks, I doubt we'll be able to proceed through it with ease. Depends on how Sakuna's name is written in Japanese, but one option means something like blossoming veggies. I would assume that's very much intentional. So for a little background on this game, the reason this kind of found its way to the backlog, it was kind of a big viral moment on Reddit the other day, because the main character at some point is able to like have pets on a farm and cuddle them, which is cute, and that's basically our entire goal for this game. But in looking into the game after that kind of took off on Reddit, I found out that the dev team was so serious about getting the rice farming gameplay correct that they actually reached out to like the Japanese equivalent of like the Department of Agriculture, right? And they got like official government materials for the proper cultivation of rice, like a handbook that shows like the basic steps and proper procedures. They were given a rice paddy, like a small rice paddy, to grow their own rice as reference material, and they've replicated it in the game. Okay, Juki. Like, people online were saying when this first came out in Japan, people were finding that instruction document and like feeding it into Google Translate and reading it for themselves, and the techniques they learned there helped them perform better in the game, which is
You are not a demon. Are you a servant of Kamohitsuki? Whoever you are, you will rot here for all eternity.
Yo, this weasel man rules.
What did you just say? How dare you threaten me, a high-ranking noble?
Princess, he's...
Do not interfere, old man. Keep your distance.
Bear witness to the legacy of
Oh
the
shit,
Yasugumo.
boss fight?
Over here.
Oh god, he snuck me in the face.
Gotcha.
Ashigumo, why are you so aggressive, my guy?
Look again. Look again.
I'm getting my ass beat.
Over here.
I see right through you.
You see nothing.
I see right through you.
Good combos, good combos. He's still like dramatically whooping my ass. We gotta do some air dribbles.
I'm serious now.
I'm serious now. Why do you have multiple modes? You're the first
I
boss.
see right through you. There.
This is a rice farming game.
Gotcha.
Come.
She calls
What,
people
is this
old.
an earthquake?
Yeah, come on, lady. You ain't fooling no one.
And a ferocious one at that.
Oh, it's a ferocious earthquake?
Where are you skulking off to? We are not done here.
She's like, no, you can't leave. I'm not finished till you're murdered.
Slippery weasel.
The furry
We
escapes.
may actually be headed to the same place.
Wait, why would we be headed to the same place? Tell us what you mean, guardian dog. Oh, whoa. Little world map action. Whoa. Dragon's Tunnel. I can dash? Okay, so that means I can move faster. Item list. Holy shit, okay. A cave bored out by the evil god Omizuchi's body. It runs from the middle of the island out to sea. We're headed to the mountain pass. A mountain pass bisecting the Isle of Demons Center. At the top lies the house where Sakuna's mother, Toyohana, lived. How do furries put their pants on, tail first or foot first? It would have to be foot first, right? Because like if you were gonna put it on tail first, you'd have to like position your tail into the tail slot and then bend your knees really heavily up towards your chest to get enough room to get them into the pant legs. So I think it's like feet into the pants. You pull your pants up like 2/3 of the way, then one hand reaches behind and grabs the tail, unless it's a prehensile tail, and then they can just move the tail on their own. But they grab the tail and like feed it into the tail hole and then finish putting on the pants. That's my assumption. I don't know if anyone else has a different theory.
How did you get here?
Huh? What do you mean?
This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell that disorients.
Tail first is the poop install method? This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell.
Only those who know about the pass already are able to reach this place. And the one armed with that knowledge.
Ooh, what if it's a furry with backward legs? Oh, that's interesting. I still think, because regardless of the direction of the knee joint, you would need to fold your legs. You'd need to fold your legs so tight to your body that you'd be more like a transformer at that point. We're not talking about like the natural range of motion anymore. You're talking about a flexibility that I just don't think people have. The ostrichkin problem is a classic.
Other than me. It's been some time, Ashigumo.
Oh, Tama and Ashigumo are old buddies.
If it isn't Takaribi's blade familiar.
Okay, blade familiar confirmed.
We mistakenly crossed blades with you earlier, but we have no quarrel with you. Stay your hand. This is my master, Lord Takaribi's daughter, Princess Sakuna. Owing to unfortunate circumstances, we are impelled to take up residence on this isle. Is the house still here?
Yes, I'm still taking care of it.
Oh, he's like our house servant?
So you're acquainted? You should have said.
I seem to recall you rushing ahead without heeding me once again.
We can talk at length later.
Right. If we don't go fetch the others, they'll never find this place.
The backward legs aliens from Arrival was a silly. The kid who changes his legs front to back at the end. Spoilers for the 1990s film Arrival. I think actually The Arrival, not Arrival. Arrival's a very good movie.
Sometimes I wonder if you're mocking me.
I think he was mocking her. Oh, there's our rice patty gang.
It is slightly damaged, but in surprisingly good condition. This is strong wood. The house is still habitable.
You are called Ashigumo, correct? Why would you protect my mother's house with all these demons swarming around?
I owe your father a great debt.
The evil god Omizuchi, who your parents battled here, also threatened the Ashigumo tribe.
Maybe they don't wear pants. That's probably more likely, right? I'm not super familiar with furry culture, but I gotta assume a lot of them maybe just do like the oversized t-shirt up top.
Your father, Lord Takaribi, gave them strength and wisdom, and they triumphed over Omizuchi together.
Huh. So that's why. Quite.
They better on Twitch according to the new terms of service.
It's okay inside.
Okay, the humans seem to like it.
Where do you get off gambling through my house before I so much as set foot in it?
You've toiled long
Sakuna,
and hard,
not great
that
at
I
sharing.
can see. Would you allow us to use this house?
You have none other than Takaribi's daughter at your side. I cannot refuse.
So what are we gonna do? Like put him out of home?
This must be fate. Let us aid one another.
time has passed.
Now that we have a house, we are settled. You all can do whatever you want from now on. I shall convalesce until such a time that I am prepared to carry out the solemn duty bequeathed unto me by Lady Kamihitsuki. Whatever we want? Like what?
Princess, this is no time for a royal nap. There may be a storehouse here, but its reserves are drained. If you sleep your days away, as you did in the capital, you will starve ere summer comes.
So we're like not a cool enough god that we don't need to eat? We still need to eat?
And as long as
Seems
the
like a raw
demons
deal.
rule this island, foraging is too great a burden for the humans alone. Your divinity dictates that you must be the one to act, my princess.
You're telling me to go out and hunt?
Fulfilling your duty means
Of
strengthening
course.
your
She's
foothold
so
here,
miserable.
day by day. Moreover, you and this land share a deep connection. There is no better place for you to begin your journey.
If not a royal nap, couldn't I at least royally procrastinate until tomorrow?
I wish I had an official royal seal that I could use to dictate a day that I goof around as royal procrastination.
Goddess, should we plant something in this field?
How to know the difference between a big shirt and a short sundress? Why is it always little girls in anime? I'm gonna leave that question to anime connoisseurs because it's something that traditionally bothers me quite a bit as well.
That is a splendid idea.
I don't understand.
But first, we must find some seeds.
I don't understand how anime is consistently like, who's the most mature person we could have handle this problem? What if it was a 12-year-old?
I have some rice husks right here.
My word, how terribly convenient.
Why would you walk around with such a thing? Are you not a samurai?
I was born into a family of warriors, but my focus is on field work, not the sword.
Yo, we got lucky. This man is a farmer by trade. Not against little girls. It's always so weird to me when an anime is like, the invading alien force will be here in days. There's no way we can protect Tokyo unless... Are there any middle school girls around? And then there's like an elaborate magical girl sequence and the aliens get their shit wrecked.
I have kept these husks with me ever since I left home. Stoops to becoming a bandit.
Whoa, and he was a bandit?
Wouldn't millet be easier to start off with?
No, rice might prove to be just the ticket. My princess has inherited abilities from both Takaribi, the warrior god, and Toyohana, the harvest goddess.
Okay, so dad was a warrior god, mom was a
As
harvest
such,
goddess.
Her powers are greatly affected by the 5 grains, and particularly by rice.
We plant rice. Sakuna grows strong, yes?
Indeed. It will become easier to drive the demons back.
Because an adult would just call the cops. I mean, I don't know that a kid would not call the cops. I don't know that the likelihood of a kid turning into like a mecha pilot would be any higher than the average adult as compared to their likelihood of calling an emergency service number.
By growing rice, we can fill our bellies and reduce the demon population in one stroke. 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were.
Then it shall be so. Lady Sakuna will go hunt. We'll stay here and plant the rice.
I think the actual answer boils down to just Japan has a fondness for cute things, and it's much easier to make a child cute and adorable than it is to make an adult cute and adorable.
We've got to help too.
Kids are like, I don't know the number. Guess I'll have to just go get powers and do it myself. That's how kids think.
No work.
All right,
no
I can't.
food,
I mean, I
guess.
can't say no to that. 2 birds, 1 stone is also an idiom that exists in Japan. Oh, so that wasn't purely localization.
I
Huh?
will help too.
I don't trust this baby.
Oh wait, I haven't had a say in this.
Taemon, I expect great things from you. Give it your all out there in the fields.
Your trust will not go misplaced.
I so badly wish this had just broken down to like a licensed version from The Who, and it just like, out there in the fields, and just like a montage of Toymon working the patty. But how am I to proceed with exploring an island I know nothing about? Ah, perfect. I shall ask him. Ashigumo, is there any place to hunt around here? There is a small cave nearby. The demons there are weak. You may have some luck finding food. A long trip sounds rather laborious, so I shall heed your suggestion. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout. Luckily for us, I found some tools in the storehouse. We must express our gratitude to Lady Sakuna's mother. Okay, so we have to go to the Cylindric Cavern. New quest. Or some Zeppelin. What Zeppelin song would have fit with it? What are you thinking if we're making the Zeppelin soundtrack? What does it look like? I found some horsetail. I'll tend to the rice until it begins to sprout. Some AC/DC. ADCD? Did you just start a new band, Afterlife? Ah, are you a founding member of hit new band ADCD? All right, we got our mugwort, our 7 herbs. Don't worry, got those 7 herbs. More horsetail. I have a frog that I caught and released. How dare you? I didn't say I wanted to release it. JK, I would have released it. I don't even know why I'm collecting all this stuff. I honestly don't know what's happening. Whoop. Hello, Sakuna. You feel healthy today? Yes. To what do I owe the pleasure, princess? Oh. We're gonna find some secrets. I want secrets. The album with the farmers. Collect first, ask questions later. That's probably fair. How dare I consider anything other than just mindlessly collecting the items laid out in front of me? How else would I have gotten this plum? I'm sorry. This is an outhouse, yes? Why did I bother scooping this filth? We're just carrying around a bucket of shit. Sakuna hoisting a pail of night water confirmed. What do I do? Ah, release water. Close gate. Oh, that's for our irrigation system. I just have a big pail of shit. Zeppelin 4. I believe that's Zoso, is it not? Or 4 symbols. Ah, we can make our fertilizer. First throw in a base component, then decide how much amber to add along with additional components. I'm sorry, why is this fertilizer screen so thorough? Add additional components. What? All right, we're gonna wait on our fertilizer breakdown. I never checked the origin of the Japanese proverb, and it's actually, or I never checked the origin of the Japanese proverb, and it's actually based on the English one. Oh, boo. We have caught and released snails, though. Can I just... All right, we can. Yeah, I don't want to miss dialogue, so we gotta actually backtrack and go from the top here. Hello. What? You need something from me? Yo, Kimta and I are gonna share words before the end of this adventure, friends. Hi, goddess. I found another plum. What is with this running animation? The training hall. Oh shit. Training hall activate? What is this cave? From the exterior, it gives the impression of being a magnitude smaller than it actually is inside. Long ago, your father, Lord Takaribi, dug out this cave in order to be closer to his beloved Lady Toyohana.
He also utilized this space as a training ground. In truth, the cave is indeed as diminutive as you sensed. However, a spell is in effect that shrinks all who pass through the entrance.
Is that so?
My father had many talents, I see. The shrine in the center appears to still be active. If you touch it, we can begin training. Father was rather brazen to dig a hole under a lady's house without permission. Since I'm here, I may as well make use of it. Unlimited skill gauge. Okay, so this is just legit a free training area. I've obtained some scrolls. Oh, this takes me back. These are Lord Takaribi's writings on the art of battle. Father wrote this? Wishing to share their knowledge with each other, Lord Takaribi penned the art of battle. Likewise, Lady Toyohana wrote the art of farming. When your parents left this island, their teachings were passed on to the Ashigumo tribe. However, it appears the scrolls were scattered and lost in the wake of the demonic invasion. Perhaps I'll give them a look if I happen to chance upon any more. All right, we've acquired several scrolls. What is, there's a skill system. Oh, Lord. I may have gotten in slightly over my head. There's a lot going on here.
Hello!
Yo, what up, Olivia? How much you want to bet the humans are sent by her parents to the overworld or something? That would be an interesting take. Yeah, like they're trying to make their hand and getting her to grow up. Sorry, I've been gone. I've been doing some birthday things. Oh, happy birthday. Is it a belated birthday? Was your birthday great? I hope it was. Enjoy your lurk. So this just explains, I'm assuming. I can't figure out what's wrong with my stream. I hope your game is going well. Sorry, buddy. There's like a block that exists between New York and Utah on Twitch, apparently. Yeah, so these just seem to be fighting skills or like spells, apparently. Quests and system. It was really good. Yo, let's go. I'm glad to hear it. Good birthdays are best birthdays. I think we can bump this up a notch. All right, let's go do a save. Oh, Lord. Rice status level 2? Oh, no. All right, let's leave here and go do our first quest and see if we can't figure out what's up. We were headed this way. Congratulations for living another year. May be the most sincere thing that Daddy D's ever said to anyone on this channel. The tooth and nail perseverance. Pushing back the darkness is to be commended. UI reminds me of the first Naruto game. I don't think I've really ever played any of the Naruto games. Most of them are fighting games, right? Because I think at the time they were starting to hit, I had like really OD'd on Dragon Ball fighting games and just kind of took a pass. The Cylindric Cavern, a cave shaped like a cylinder. Its walls are rife with apertures, allowing for superb ventilation. Exploration objectives: clear the innermost area, discover a mining area, defeat enemies at night. What is happening? Your stream is crisp. I did a test stream to try and cut out the lag input, but nothing is working even when my stats stay good. Ooh. What up, Cardi? They have they have some RPG element to go along with it. I think I own... Throw the backlog out. I think there's at least a couple Naruto games in the backlog. I think most recently, one of the Humble Bundle games provided Naruto Road to Baruto, maybe? The scroll for natural cures is acquired. Striking certain spots of terrain will cause items to appear, like this beast hoof and this clay. Alright, if it stops shining, we can be done. I'm learning. Gotcha. Did I just hit that man with his friend? I'm pretty sure we defeated the second one by striking him with his buddy.
You won't get away.
I like wheat and I like clay. Work all day so that you can play. That's our new motto. That's what we're gonna go with. That's how we're gonna stay sane in our trials and tribulations on this island.
I'll cut you down. Look again. Gotcha.
I tried to hit the big windup and I failed. I can't wait until we learn like special moves and stuff. The combat's actually pretty crisp. Oh, we got that hemp now, son. We got that hemp. Sakuna gonna be getting rowdy on the farm, confirmed. Please come back. Thank you, Sparrow Meat. Sparrow Meat sounds like a derogatory nickname for like a new guy in a mercenary company. Don't forget the water, Sparrow Meat. And then the kid like befriends someone, and they're like, "Why do they call you Sparrow Meat?" And he's like, "Because they say I've got no meat on my bones." Does your computer only have SSDs, or do you use mechanical also? All my games are on SSDs. All of my media is on mechanical platters. Is that all? I hardly broke a sweat. There may yet be some in hiding. Why not rest a spell, then come back here? I found some ingredients that look edible, so I shall heed your counsel. Let us return home and feast. But I don't want to. Exploration objective achieved. Clear the innermost area. Guys, there's still stuff here to harvest. Menu. If you push Y while in the menu, you can return to the world map. Okay, so it looks like we can walk back to the world map whenever we want. Alright. I was reading how the hard drive can cause issues if you're using mechanical. I'd be interested, whatever you found, share it with me, because I'd love to read it. Let us head home with our harvest.
Welcome back, goddess. Oh. Did something happen? Personally, I'm exhausted, but
Go see the old samurai. He's by the shed.
I have a bad feeling about this. My intuition is always right.
I don't know that I'm willing to assume that her intuition is always right.
Go see the old samurai.
I will indeed go see the old samurai. The nature sounds are lovely. Alright, old samurai by the shed. Psych. We're gonna look around and see if there's harvestables. I hear if you play this game too much, it will make you wake up to a rice paddy in your yard. I have bad news for any potential rice paddy that thinks it's gonna survive in Utah. I do not foresee us getting a rice yield from a paddy here.
You trying to make us starve to death, you big doofus?
Yo, Kenta, you need to relax, kid.
Kinta, getting angry is bad. Everyone makes mistakes.
Does rice need / want water? Afterlife, please tell me you're kidding. You watch way too much anime to not have any idea about how rice is grown. Kinta, getting angry is bad. Everyone makes mistakes.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so ticked off.
You're making quite a fuss. What in the world happened?
This dingus lost all the seeds in the water.
Oh my goodness.
What? Does that mean we cannot grow rice?
All that's left is this small handful. The rest is...
Apparently, he's only ever watched farmers and hasn't ever done a lick of farming himself.
Bruh, you talked a big game.
Ugh, this chump is dead weight.
I thought you said we could trust you. How do you plan to fix this?
India had a temperature of 114 degrees Fahrenheit this month. No.
It pains me to say so, but in truth, I lack not only the skill to fight, but any sort of manual skill at all.
This guy is officially my favorite character. Sorry, I should have told you all earlier, but I'm big worthless.
I adore farm work, yet I am inept at it. I only got in the way of the farmers. I assumed I was the only one here who knew anything about planting rice, so I was inspired to succeed for once, but...
The latest high is 120.5 Fahrenheit.
Oh, I've brought dishonor upon myself. To make amends, I shall slice open my belly and...
Does this game have seppuku? What up, Peltios? That's very toasty. You've gone well past toasty at that point.
That is quite unnecessary.
Stop! Stop right there! If you're gonna die, do it someplace where we don't have to watch you bleed out.
Yo, this Kinta guy is an asshole. He's like, look, I don't mind if you commit an honorable suicide, but please do it behind the
for you to
shed.
die. We were merely asking what we're going to do for food.
Having one less mouth to feed certainly can't hurt, though.
His shaming is a bug.
Feed's enough for 5 people. I mean, how greedy can you get?
Yo,
Stop,
Kinta.
enemy.
Thank you.
Why do you hurt Taweman? Taweman is nice. He only made mistake. I am not Yanato person, but I understand that is not right way to act.
Give him hell.
Okay. We cannot argue after being scolded by a person who is not of this land. Your name's Myrte, then? For your sake, we shall make peace. This evening, we shall all feast on the meat I gathered and turn in early.
Yamato is old school Japan. I wonder if they're going to tell us where Myrte is from.
That goes for you as well,
Oh,
Shorty.
his shaking is a bug.
Oh,
What is it this time?
I am good cook. Today I will make meal from my country. It
Yo,
will be
let's go.
so good.
It's going to be so good.
Oh, okay. A dish from your country, you say? I do not know where you hail from, but I'll look forward to it nonetheless. I shall give this meat to you then. Cook us up something good.
I bequeath to you these 3 rabbit meats and
Okay,
sparrow meats. Oh, the fertilizer's been completed. Oh, yo, guys, we got charred lump for dinner.
What is this?
Is that what that says over there?
I cannot eat another bite. What a
Happiness is a full
It was
belly.
good.
yuck.
They're just fucking miserable. Oh, what is this? I can't eat another bite. So our fullness went down. Oh, rabbit meat spoiled, root crop spoiled,
Lady
mushroom
Sakuna,
spoiled.
The leftover seeds have managed to sprout. It's finally time to
Oh.
plant them, but
Have you got a handle on it this time?
I tend to get a bit carried away and end up crushing the seedlings and destroying the footpaths.
He's like, basically everything I touch goes to shit.
That sounds like quite the mess.
I think that goes beyond merely being inept. Hey, Tama, what are you looking at? You're not thinking of putting me to work again, are you?
Tama was like, you have to do the combat so that they can do the farming. And now Tama's about to be like, also, you do the farming. For farmers, this is ridiculous. But he just said he's a farming
it would be for
enthusiast.
a harvest goddess to plant the very rice she receives as an offering.
That's amazing.
No, it's not strange in the least. Our country's harvest goddess is abundantly energetic. Your mother, Lady Toyohana, worked the fields every year, as does the preeminent goddess, Lady Kamuhitsu.
Oh, so Lady Kamuhitsu, Kamahitsk, I'm saying it wrong, Kamahitsk,
Are you serious?
is all,
Even the noble Lady Kamihitsuki mucks about in rice
Kamihitsuki.
paddies? Surely you jest.
so she threw us out here, but she's also out there grinding in the
Be
fields?
that as it may, we cannot entrust our continued livelihood to the children of men. Most are but women and children, after all.
He's got a
Do
point.
not worry. I'm sure you will excel. You are none other than Lady Toyohana's descendant, after all.
Some legit, like, big op farmer is just watching this, weeping openly into their hands. That dude from the "It's not much, but it's honest work" meme is sitting there going, "It's not much," and you're still fucking it up.
I am confident in my knowledge of the process, at least. I'll teach you how to do it.
Don't act all high and mighty after what you did yesterday.
Yo, okay. Plant the rice. Start planting.
Shall we begin?
What is happening? All right, hold up. We gotta plant some seedlings. Oh my god. This is bonkers. We gotta make sure we leave footpaths. Plant them. Plant these bad boys. I hope you're all excited for harvest, because we're gonna have some delicious rice. I can't believe
This is tiring.
the attention to detail in creating an entire extra movement system just for me to plant rice. All right, get it planted. I'm assuming then we're gonna have to flood the paddy. I hope it's not too close. Someone who knows more about rice than I do is miserable that I exist right now. Alright. All rice planted. Planting complete!
Planted them with enough space in between.
Spacing was too far apart. Finished at last. There were hardly any seeds, and yet my back is killing me. No, you did a fine job. I can barely believe this is your first time. Although, according to the meter, the seeds are too far apart, you fucking inept idiot. And I can barely believe you've got any experience doing this. So do I do now. During the summer, you watch over the rice while pulling out any weeds that sprout. I've heard that maintaining the right water level is also vitally important to the growth, but we can leave that for later. First, we must tend to the weeds. I will leave that to you until it comes time to harvest. My penance is unrelenting. You are now free to hunt or plant rice as you please. Check your story progress under quests in the pause menu. Take a look when you are not sure how to proceed. I'm thinking you're going to have to fight so you don't have to farm. You'll have to farm so you don't have to cook. Then you have to cook so you don't have to fight. We'll get there someday. We're just figuring out all the ways in which our duty is required of us. Oh, coveting the blade, eh? You were staring at that rather intently, child. Are all boys this drawn to the blade?
Uh-huh.
Child? Ain't you a child, too? I am a fully grown adult, thank you very much. How dare you say that in the face of such mature, flawless beauty? I am a goddess, I tell you. A goddess! You should be idolizing me.
Huh?
Huh? Doesn't seem so cut and dry to me. First of all, you're pushing that goddess junk real hard. It's pretty fishy, you know?
What?
What did you... What is going on here? Righteous fury has rendered me speechless. Talk amongst yourselves for a spell. Wouldn't making meth be a lot faster than this? Yeah, but we're not like... We're a harvest goddess. Is there anyone who considers making a batch of meth like a meth harvest? I don't think it would work. I think you would have to first convince mankind to start referring to batches of meth as meth harvests before we would have any domain over it. So, you want to become strong?
Right on.
It's not like I want to wave a sword around or anything, but I come from a line of craftsmen. What if I gotta do to make something as amazing as this? It is nothing on the level of this sword, but I can at least make a kitchen knife. Do you want to learn? Seriously? I'd need a forge to teach you. Goddess, or Buddha, or whoever you said you were. Just who do you think you are summoning me so nonchalantly? It's not my fault. I can't leave from here. Anyway, sorry about before. That was my bad, so please. I'm begging you. If I just had a forge, I could make tools for you. I shall think on it. All right. New quest, becoming a blacksmith. He did call her on her BS. He was like, listen, lady, you better chill the fuck out. Who would be the goddess of fun foods? We already have her, and her name is Wendy. And she is a goddess in her own right, and the deliverer of French fries dipped in Frosties. You're going to continue to need plenty of care throughout the summer. Grass and weeds stunt the growth of rice, so try and pull them out when you see them. Are they going to tell me?
Take root.
Each individual rice plant has like a growth rubric?
Hurry and take root.
Oh, no. What is this? Why does this game exist? All right, this is our storage shed, apparently. Okay, we got that going for us. Nice storage shed. Good to know, What do you need? You need something too? Listen, about the charred lumps you made, I know that that's like a delicacy in your country, but I would really like some food that's edible. Sakuna, I am sorry for before. Oh, that charcoal looking thing?
Okay.
I am knowing. Yanato ingredients are best used in Yanato food.
Right.
No doubt you're quite proud of your country, but if the ingredients do not match the recipe, there's little point in forcing a poor fit. If you're to be in charge of our meals, then it would be best for you to learn how to cook dishes that are more familiar to us. We shall start with something simple. How about this? Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Good. Then once I inquire the ingredients, I shall leave you to work your magic. We need acorns? What are we having her make that's just acorns? So far, I'm obsessed with Breath of the Wild. Playing it for the first time, and this is my first Zelda game ever. It's beautiful in 4K 14. Wait, what? 4K 144 FPS? Is that a Switch mod, or are you playing it emulated on PC? To what do I owe the pleasure, princess? Apparently nothing. Goodbye. Our fertilizer's ready, right? It said fertilizer was complete. Spread fertilizer. Let's get it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that this early. That may have been a terrible idea. What is going on? Guys, I don't know. I don't know enough about rice farming, or farming rice to know anything that's happening. What I do know is there's a whole lot of horsetails over here. Snail caught and released. So I guess if these things like expire and go bad, maybe we should be throwing them into fertilizer more often. Ah! The baby's gonna give me a quest at some point, and it's gonna be real dumb. Hi, goddess. Cool, good talk. Emulated on PC, it's the Wii U version, but I have all DLC, and I can enable all sorts of stuff like cheats and mods. All I did enable was a graphic booster at 4K, and then added 8 GB of VRAM, and finally the FPS map, and we played at 144. Nice, man. I'm glad you're digging it. I tried it on the Switch and did not love it. I am indebted to your parents, and therefore to you. If you are in trouble, do not hesitate to speak with me. All right. That sounds good. What else is in my my yard here? Will this eventually take me to the world map? Seems like an awful large area for me to just be able to wander in without it being of any consequence. That's exactly what it is. All right, so I'm thinking we go back to Cylindric Cavern. What is exploration level? It's an awful lot of map. I get the feeling this game is way bigger than it needs to be. Defeat more enemies, and we need to defeat enemies at night. I don't think it's nighttime, but we can defeat more enemies and get more stuff for with which to make the blacksmith forge. I also own it on Switch and was going to play it there, but it was so bad with the frame dropping and optimization just in the first 5 minutes, so I spent 2 hours getting it set up on my PC. Your stream looks good. I've tuned into a handful of your Breath of the Wild streams, and everything looks sharp. I just didn't realize you were playing it emulated. It's interesting, the combos, just hitting X doesn't continue a combo chain. Oh, until you sate your hunger, you won't recover health and any food effects will dissipate. And this stuff hasn't, I guess it's because I didn't, when I came back, I didn't, like sleep or anything? I don't know, because there's nothing here for me to harvest other than potentially drops from enemies. But even that, I don't know for sure if we have them. I guess I'm just saying I don't fully understand how the game works. We have defeated enough enemies though, and now we can go to Skipping Stone Hill, which I think we're gonna do maybe before we head back to the cottage. The combat feels pretty good, Droopy. Like I was saying, it's got a little bit of that Dust and Elysian Tale vibe, you know, if only because it's a 2D beat 'em up. And obviously from the combat scrolls our dad apparently forged, we're gonna have other ways to fight coming up at some point. More Sparrow Bros. Get Shrek nerds. Hit him with the old Do-si-do. Oh, 2 acorns acquired. Let's go. Give me an acorn, motherfucker. Sparrow meat, I suppose. Do they really put amber in poop to make fertilizer? I don't think so, but I will admit that I am not like a well-known fertilizer aficionado. Skipping Stone Hill, an area comprised of various and sundry rocks. Skipping stones, the most common among them, can be sent sailing through the air with the flick of a wrist. Oh-ho. Defeat with skipping stones. Alright, I don't understand. That's fine. Here's my goal. Beat stuff up. The wall seems unstable. If I send those rocks flying, it may crumble. In the menu under fighting skills, equip Frontal Smash to use it on rocks. Hidden power lies dormant within your equipment. You can release these abilities with certain conditions. Releasing a piece of equipment's true power will increase its attributes. You may also discover new uses for your equipment. Give it a try. So we can release this thing's power. Ah, because we killed enough demon sparrows. Did you read the manual? I very much did not. Release its true power. Oh, hey-oh! We got a boost to our equipment power. Your equipment's hidden power is now yours to wield. These special powers are sealed within stones called spirit boughs. If you happen upon them in your travels, infuse them to your tools. Released. We cannot yet. We need demon pigs to destroy, and we need rabbit meat obtained. Of all things, I was sure you were a fertilizer aficionado. I don't know, Chris. You just strike me as like a big poop enjoyer. Raiment attached back. I have no idea what's happening here. Fighting skills. Please give me Frontal Smash. Oh, yo, let's go. Stone acquired. All right, so now we do have like a mana system. keep this thing rolling downhill. You can't get me. I'm behind a wall. Uh-huh. Get wrecked.
You're out of here. Over here.
Dude was so confused. He was like, where'd she go? Poop's hardly the worst thing to put in your mouth. I don't know that I'm gonna agree with that. Of all things, I was sure you were a poop enjoyer. There's a channel command for quotes now. Or not a channel command, a channel point reward. But I get to decide if it is deemed worthy. Yo, this dude is so pissed. My man's didn't even get a chance. I just wrecked him. Just wrecked him. Why is it so dark? Is it dark? Is it nighttime now? Or am I just in a dark area? I think it's nighttime. Oh yeah, look. You guys can't see it because my dumb fat head. Hang on. Camp scene, move. Of all things, I was sure you were a poop enjoyer, Chris. Well, the people have spoken. I can't believe that wound up. Wait, I am the one that actually said this. That's even more concerning because now it's going to look like I declared myself a poop enjoyer. It's in there. It's in there. We put it in the pizza. So if you guys look, there is indeed a nighttime indicator up above now. Oh, I can't hit them with it though. So my special skill is unfortunately like, am I even hurting these guys? Oh, we might be in a bad way. I don't know that nighttime is for us yet, gang. We might have to toodaloo. Let's go home and eat some dinner. I didn't get enough acorns to make anything noteworthy, so unfortunately we're probably just gonna eat charred lumps again. Christopher's dung eater. The loathsome dung eater. Oh, what are you? Get out of here. Fuck you. You don't belong in my rice paddy. I need this rice so that I can gain my strength back. Is it dinner time? Oh, Sakuna, what is it? Look in storage, have dinner, nothing. Look in storage. Ah, yeah, so there is an expiration date on stuff. Interesting. We will have dinner.
That's what I do.
Ooh, preserved rations and water on the menu tonight. We did it, gang. Bogu-wee-hee. What's that you say? I think he said boats are fun. Remembering our trip from the capital, you did seem quite merry. Yeah. That was no pleasure cruise for me, let me tell you. As a goddess, by rights, I should have had my own cabin far away from you lot. I'm sorry to hear. My humblest apologies, Lady Sakura. It was through my actions that this indignity has been visited upon you, and I shall accept any fate that you... Enough. You made your point clear on the boat. Your remorse does nothing to help my current situation. Princess, I do believe some of the blame falls upon you as well. Getting drunk and sneaking away on the day of tribute, only to reveal the location of the capital to the children of men. But they saw my awesome power, and I clearly warned them that their safety could not be guaranteed. I thought that would be enough. It is quite peculiar that we received such a light punishment compared to Lady Sakuna. Lady Kamuhitsuki, I'm never going to say it right, Kamuhitsuki would not deign it to involve herself in the affairs of mere mortals. You children of men would not put an insect to trial. So it is in the lofty realm, where only gods are worthy of judgment. I don't regret nothing. What were we supposed to do, just starve to death? What's that? How about I soften up that hard head of yours? Princess! I know. Even I am not hot-headed enough to start a brawl during a meal. But I'm watching you, brat.
I'm stuck.
This is a full belly.
What a feast!
Chris the Donut Eater. The quote command cycle through all the quotes without repeating until all have shown. It's the one that's built into stream elements, so I don't have any control over it, unfortunately, Daddy D. I think I may have figured out the stream settings to maybe be able to try Dragon Age. Yo, let's go, Schneids. I would love it if we were streaming Dragon Age Inquisition at the same time. That'd be rad. Rest until morning or get back to work. I think we have to rest until morning because we are clearly not prepared to fight those bad guys.
An overcast sky is depressing.
No, it's not. It's fine. All right, we do have some weeds to pull. Get out of here. Stop fucking with my rice, please, assholes. At least they don't make me try and distinguish between my rice and weeds like by sight, because that would be big miserable. All right, I think we're gonna head out and do more hunting while the rice is growing. But I think we're gonna take a break first. It's been a mess. I only lost 1 frame from rendering, and Dead by Daylight seemed to run a lot smoother, so I'm gonna try Dragon Age soon. Let's go. My Dragon Age isn't gonna be ready for a little bit, so you're gonna have to excuse me if I'm only on your stream and like lurking in the beginning, because I remember almost nothing because of my dumb brain. All right, gang. I'm really enjoying this. I think this is pretty slick. So we're gonna dive into some more Sakuna of Rice and Ruin after the break. But I gotta get up, much like a proper rice harvest. I require an ample amount of water. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get a drink. Wiggle out those muscles. I've been sitting here for a little bit. Stretch a little bit. Go see my beautiful wife. All that good stuff. And you guys should take a quick break too. You've been sitting and hanging out. So get up, get a drink. Get your coziest PJs. Maybe treat yourself to a little snack. You deserve it. Let's go do a little breaky, and then we'll come back and play more Sakuna. All right? I'll be right back.